Hello and welcome to Windsor, Kline. This video presents our shorthand opinion on the state of the US economy as of mid-May 2011. The US stock market is in bubble territory and fueled by unprecedented levels of money creation, federal and state budget deficits, and record-breaking debt levels. When these policies are phased out, as they at some point must, the bubble is at serious risk of bursting. So, since the market collapsed in 2008, we have been kicking the can up the road by further opening the credit spigot, effectively charging the recovery to our national credit card. Certainly, on the surface, things look better now. A rising stock market, low inflation, declining unemployment number, and the consumer hanging in there. But we must realize that the stabilization of our economy has been purchased by means of significant budget deficit spending at all levels of government. We got out on bail, but the day of reckoning is inevitable. The fiscal stimulus is enhanced by the aggressive monetary policy set out by the Federal Reserve Bank and includes flooding the financial system with free, freshly minted money, buying vast amounts of treasury bills from the government, and removing bad assets from the balance sheets of commercial banks. But distressed assets are just that, regardless on whose balance sheet they appear. These fiscal and monetary policies, in our view, are unsustainable. Countries like Ireland, Greece, and Portugal are prime examples of what can happen if you don't practice sound economic policies. These countries also illustrate the progression of events across time, from the default of individual mortgage loans in 2008 to distressed financial companies even today, to the default now of countries in 2011. This sequence can happen here too. Credit agencies already warn for a possible downgrade of US debt paper. How about other threats? Well, there are very many of them, but let's just list about 5 of them. First, the dire European sovereign debt situation. How about the housing market here in the US? It continues to head south. Many homeowners now discover that they have been merely renters of money, and perhaps their home mortgage equation is upside down, which severely restricts workers' mobility. Rising commodity prices, including oil. Economic slowdown anticipated for China and India, and certainly inflation is revving up in China, and it will find its way to the US consumer. Such inflationary pressures will be compounded when the Chinese currency continues its rise against the US dollar. Rising inflation may cause US interest rate levels to rise more rapidly than currently assumed. The impact of all of this? Let me give you an example. If the government has to pay 1% more on its debts, the federal budget will take a hit of about $150 billion a year, and obviously this will cause even deeper cuts in services and entitlements our government currently provides to the public. The road forward? Well, to immediately reset current fiscal and monetary policies in the US is not a viable option. We must recognize that the current budget deficits represent income and spending power to literally millions of individuals. These paychecks help prevent the economy from slipping into depression-like territory. It is therefore our opinion that the road to fiscal soundness starts by, and this is longer term, realigning the entitlement programs with the new fiscal and economic reality, and by cutting waste and rampant fraud in the system. We believe that curtailing future liabilities at state and federal government levels will broadly restore the public's and financial markets' confidence in our ability to solve problems. And that very notion might somewhat alleviate immediate concerns about the national debt and current budget deficits. This road to long-term sustainable fiscal and economic footing will prove very difficult to travel indeed, as any such plan will face very powerful opposition, certainly from those who will be asked to share the pain. And painful, unfortunately, it will be. Now, of course, this video is just a quick outline of our opinion, and I stand ready to address any questions you may have. So, please give us a call, ask for Ben Kline, And for today, I thank you.